Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well today. Today I'm going to walk you through how to send a text message to specific recipients in School Messenger. So we're going to start out by logging in and then going to New Broadcast. It's this big orange button here. It's my favorite button. It's the New Broadcast button. So click on that. All right, so now you're just going to name your broadcast for yourself. This is for your internal purposes. There's no such thing really as a subject in a text message, so just name it for yourself. So I'm going to call it the 1111 K2 no instruction message. Okay, it's a general message, and you get down here and you have to add your message recipients. So start by that. You might have a save recipient list, or you might do custom rules, and then boom. So now I have those recipients there. Now what I want to do is click on continue. So here, now that we have SMS up and running, we have a tab over here that says SMS. Makes sense. As you know, we have phone and email over here. What's cool about School Messenger, though, is you can do all three at once and not have to do separate broadcasts for each one. So if you want something to go out at the exact same time across 2 or 3, or I guess, yeah, you're one, you're able to do that. So let's go into the SMS though, assuming you know the phone and email, although I would be happy to do any tutorial on that as needed. So SMS, so click on that. Here's the thing with SMS. It's kind of like Twitter. There was a time back in the day when Twitter was only 140 characters. It's now 280, I think. They doubled it. But you don't get a lot of space. So it's not like an iMessage when you're telling a story on iMessage and you can have it be as long as you could possibly need it to. It could be a short book. No, not with these, unfortunately, or fortunately, depends on how you look at it. So you want to make sure your message is super concise. I actually typed down a message that I thought was super short and concise. It was like triple the amount of characters it can be, because it's not 148 words. It's like characters. So they mean what they say. So what I'm going to say though is, so it's going to come from SASD, but you're going to want to put in your school. So just put in your school. I'm going to pretend I'm at Fox Prairie. So I'm going to put Fox Prairie, and then I'm going to say, no, remember, no instruction tomorrow. Now, if you want to link to a website at any time in a text message, it's possible to do. However, there are some parameters around that, which I've heard, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. So one of the parameters is that you can't use a shortened link. So sometimes we like to shorten our links and use like bit.ly or like a link shortener to make it shorter. You can't do that. It has to be the actual link of the website. And another thing you shouldn't do is do not put a period after it, because sometimes School Messenger will think that the dot goes within the website when really it doesn't. You were just trying to punctuate. So for example, I'm going to go and I'm going to link the K2 reopening page and just like pretend that's what people need. And I'm going to copy the URL. And also the thing with copying URLs is you have almost no space. So you hope that it's really short, but likely it's not going to be. A workaround to that is saying check your email, which you'll send at the same time. Check your email for the link is possible, but otherwise, like if it's a super short message in a shortish hyperlink, you can do it like that. So the next thing you want to do is not put a period, and then click save. Then click continue, unless you wish to put in an email and or a phone message. But if you do, go ahead and put those in there. So say I have an email, you know what to do, but say I actually didn't want that and I was like, please get me out of it, and you can't save it. You delete the message. It's only deleting the email. It will not touch the SMS that you've already created. So don't worry about that. Same with phone. If you want to poke in there just to see what's happening or what the options are, feel free to do so. And then you can just hit delete. It only deletes the phone section. Your SMS message is still right there. Then what you're going to do is click continue. What you would do is you would hit send now, or you could schedule it to send it at, let's say, 4 p.m. Seems like a fine time, or like maybe at 7 as well. If you ever were going to need to send this exact same reminder again, what you could do is you could save the message content right here. call it something. Like I might call it the SMS. So it's going to be the same thing as you titled it before, but I'm going to call it the SMS. And then you can go back in and do new broadcasts and load in your saved SMS message as a reminder, not have to type it again. So yeah, and then there it goes, out it goes. I will say with text messages, the parent's number has to be in Infinite Campus, and it has to be, they have to have opted in when we started our text messaging. If a parent did not opt in, but they have their information correct in Infinite Campus, these are the instructions. Receive text from SASD. To sign up, make sure your phone number is listed in Infinite Campus. Then use your mobile device to text Y or yes to our district short code, which is 67587. If you try this and are still unable to sign up and receive an error code, I'd have them email me at my info address, and I can help with that. So, hope this helped you. Please let me know what other tutorials you may need, and I'll talk to you later.